Hello and welcome to the widget feature walkthrough for the IBM WebSphere Application Server v7 feature pack for communications enabled applications. We plan to walk through multiple exciting web widgets available inside of our feature pack in this demonstration. First is the click to call widget. The click to call widget is a simple widget that can be embedded on any web page. Once embedded, if a user wants to start a phone call through a click to call interaction, they may simply enter their phone number and click Call Me. Once the phone call is established, the End Call button is displayed. Additionally, the Co-Browse button is displayed if co-browsing is available. We'll talk more about that in a minute. Next is the Call Notification widget. The Call Notification widget allows a user to monitor their telephone for incoming calls. While monitoring, a Stop Monitoring button is displayed. When a phone call comes in, the new call is announced on the widget. If the incoming call was placed through the Click to Call widget, a co-browsing button may be displayed if co-browsing is enabled. Finally, an End Call button is also shown. When both people participating in a phone call through our telephony widgets decide they want to enter an interactive session over the web, they can both click on the co-browsing buttons in their widgets. Now we will talk more about that co-browsing functionality. The co-browsing button launches a modal window in which either user can share information with the other. The modal window is configured to load first with a default web page when it is launched. Once on that page, one side of the co-browsing has control and the other side does not. There are two modes for the controller: a Follow Me mode, which has a peer user automatically follow them, and a co-browsing mode, in which every time they want the peer user to view the page they are on, they must push the Send Page button to push the page to the peer user. The controller has a variety of buttons enabled when entering this window. Going left to right, the first three buttons are the standard browser-like buttons: back, forward, and refresh. The refresh button, however, when used in Follow Me mode, will also refresh the peers page. Next, there is an address bar for going directly to a URL. Typing in a URL on the same domain that the users are on and pressing enter will load that URL into the controller browser's modal window. The peer will also have that page loaded if the Follow Me mode navigation is turned on. If the Follow Me mode navigation is not turned on, the controller will have to push the Send Page button, which is the button to the right of the address bar, to actually send the page to the peer and have it load in their modal window. The next button turns on Follow Me mode navigation, allowing the controller to navigate freely throughout the site while the peer follows them. And the next to last button allows the controller to release control of the window to their peer, allowing that peer to then control navigation as they go between the site. Finally, the last button allows the user to highlight an element of the website for the other peer to see. The user not in control also has this highlight capability. At the bottom of the window, there are three status areas which allow the user to know that they are properly connected and the peer is communicating with the server. In this demo, we will enter the Follow Me mode navigation. Once clicking on the Follow Me mode button, the controller is notified at the bottom right of their screen that they have entered Follow Me mode. At that point, all the links that the controller clicks on also are clicked on the peer's modal window. This allows the peer to follow the controller throughout the site. Once at a page that has caused more conversation, either user can highlight selected areas of the page and the other user will see those sections that are highlighted. Another way the co-browsing widget may be initiated is through our peer-to-peer co-browsing scheme. This lets one peer create an invitation link for another peer to open in their browser. Once both pages are open, a co-browsing window, like we discussed earlier, will be open, and one peer will be the controller and another peer will be the follower. The final widget we will be walking through is a two-way forms widget. In this widget, a form with Dojo digit form elements is able to be updated to work in a peer-to-peer fashion. In this, fields can be labeled as read-only on one side so they can view what the other side has written. As values are entered by the writer for various fields and those values lose focus, the peer session gets the updated value on the read-only copy. They may also have the ability to verify manually the individual fields as they are entered. This validation could delay the form submission or provide feedback to the form author so that the user has to verify the correctness of key information. If it makes more sense for the other party to enter some of the information, that is possible. One side could even see obfuscated information like credit card numbers or social security IDs. This completes our functional walkthrough of the IBM WebSphere